Marc Bribond, Director A, Alliance Française, Lagos, Nigeria. Please put your hands together for Mr. Marc Bribond.
Thank you very much. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you very much.
By your level in French. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. So my name is Marc Bribond, and I'm the director of Alliance Française Lagos My Academic Center. I'm very happy to meet you today, and I would like first also to thank all the team of Make Music Lagos to invite me today to make this little speech and maybe a little exchange with you, having a little exchange with you. I'm very happy to be part of this event because to start, I'm a music lover. So I really love music. I'm pretty involved in music for a long time. So this is the first time that I'm doing like a little speech since I'm in Lagos for almost 2 years. And I would like maybe to start with Fête de la Musique, Make Music Day, Make Music Festival, here Make Music Lagos. That's true that this event has been created during the 80s in France, actually. At this time, we had a new president, and he wanted to develop culture in the nation. So he had the idea to create like a day dedicated to music, the 21st of June, which is in Europe the longest day in this part of the world. So starting from the observation that at this time during the 80s, in a population of 50 million of people, you had more or less 5 million of people who were practicing, music, like music instrument. So they've called the people to go on the street and to play music, whatever the music. Could be whatever the genre of music, popular music, traditional music, classical music, whatever. The idea was to really play music and to encourage also people to play, to practice music. So from time to time, it became like a big event. Nowadays, I think it's the biggest event of the biggest cultural event of France. You've got millions and millions of people during this day on the street, playing in bars, restaurants, on the street. Everybody's during the day, the night, playing music. It's really, really, really huge. And the idea is through that also to promote music. It's a free event to promote all the genders of music, to promote also, to mix also professionals together with amateurs. And this idea now is shared by almost 120 countries all around the world. So it's became like a huge worldwide event too. In America, for example, they call that make music, yes, here too. And so it's a way also to explore collaborations. That's why I thought this, the conference that you will have today is very interesting. Exploring collaborative opportunities. As far as I'm concerned, I'm running French cultural centers, and especially venues, for almost 15 years. 15 years in Asia, but also in the continent, in Africa. And for example, before coming here in Nigeria, I was in Austral Africa. I was in Mozambique. And we developed, in this part of the world, a lot of collaborations between the different countries, Eswatini, Mozambique, South Africa, and Réunion Island, too, in the Indian Ocean. During like collaborations between venues, between technicians, between artists, between producers, and I can guarantee you that it had and it has a very, very, very big impact. Very big impact, why? Because when you're together, you can also have more power. Actually, if you are together with media partner, for example. If you're together with different venues, with also different artists to share also, I mean, this project, it allows you to have biggest events. It allows you to raise funds. It allows also for the producers and also for the artists to have new opportunities. I believe, as far as I'm concerned, that it's very important, for example, for the artists to meet each other. To meet each other through events, festivals, for example, and by doing collaborations. Again, when I was in Mozambique, we made a lot of collaboration, international collaboration, mixing, for example, Mozambican with South African and French, and people from ex-Swaziland, Eswatini nowadays. And it allows also, for example, musicians to explore new kind of music and to also to develop their network. And a network is something very, very important. For Nigeria is very, very at the top. I mean, in terms of music, you know, everybody in the world knows the, you know, Afrobeats, for example. You've got top singers, you're very, very well known. But I'm thinking more about, you know, the another one. Because you've got also musicians or producers interested maybe by other kinds of music. So we've got, for example, Nigerian interested in classical music or in traditional music. So it's important also not to forget, you know, the another kind of musicians, the another kind of music that Nigeria is proposing. So through collaboration opportunities, it's a very good way to also develop other kinds of Nigerian music, I believe. And so that's why I believe really, again, that, and thank you for the organizer of this event, this is a key point. Collaborative opportunities is really a key point. It's not easy, because everybody wants to lead his own project. So it's not easy to be all together and to be able to work together. It takes time. It takes a lot. It's a long process, actually. But when it's done, when it's on, results are completely different. So I would tell you, I would you know, invite you really to explore these opportunities. In my family, for example, I'm the only one not to be a musician. Everybody in my family, they are musicians. And they are working like that. They are working by doing like collaboration. We are speaking about music, but you can also collaborate with other forms of arts, for example. You can combine also music together with visual arts, combine music with plays, combine music with cinema. And it's also very interesting to do that. I know that in Nigeria, everybody is very, very multi-skilled, so it's natural for you to combine this. But keep that in mind, because this is also an adventure. You do explore also new things by doing that. And for your also personal satisfaction, I believe that it's very important to also try to explore, combine music with different also arts. So again, I really believe that collaboration is the key. I would like also maybe to speak about, for example, the French Cultural Network in Nigeria, to tell you that, yes, we are present in Lagos. There is the Mike and Edgar Center, for example, in Ikoyi, but we are not only in Ikoyi, we are in Ikeja too, and in the mainland too, and we want to develop also collaboration there. And the network of Alliance Française in Nigeria, you have to think about 10 alliances, 10 little French-Nigerian cultural center, because Alliance Française, the model of Alliance Française is a collaborative model, actually. It's not a 100% French cultural center. It's a French-Nigerian cultural center. Alliance Française are NGOs. with two missions: education by teaching French language, and also a cultural mission, which is to develop exchanges between Nigeria and France. So each Alliance Française in Nigeria and also all around the world, they do have a management, yes, but they do have a board of directors too. And the board of directors of Alliance Française in Nigeria is a board of directors managed by Nigerian. So there it comes. Also at this point, we do have collaborations too. And this is very also interesting to develop exchange ideas between Nigerian and French. So, because we are learning, as far as to speak about me, I'm learning a lot from Nigerians. And to exchange like this, it's a way of also exploring new opportunities together. So you have to consider that you've got these 10 Alliances Françaises in Nigeria, north, south, west, east. Kano, for example. You've got yes, Ibadan, we've got Alliance Française, Enugu, Maiduguri, we are present also in Kaduna, Kaduna also, well, in different places. There is also the French Institute of Nigeria in Abuja, with who we are working with, but a French institute, it's more linked to the French embassy. It's more, but they do have also a Nigerian team. But it's a little bit different from the model of Alliance Française. So, also in the territory, we are trying to develop collaboration between us. This to allow the circulation also of artists and artistical project, which is also interesting to combine, to meet, to develop collaboration.